Hey, it's Paul. Uh, Today, I was actually going to talk about something else, but I'm going to save that for another day. I was listening to the Think and Grow Rich call today by Paul Hutchings, and he was talking about the major definite purpose and self-confidence formula, and why it's so important for us to not only say this thing out loud, but to memorize it. Okay? There's a guy on the call yesterday that actually said that during his breakfast he would read the book Think and Grow Rich, and he knows exactly how many pages you need to read each day to finish Think and Grow Rich in a month, every month. And the number of pages is like 10. But what I want to do today is I just want to read the major definite purpose and the self-confidence formula. Now, I'm not going to put the amount in because that's up to you, what you want to do. And you can change the wording, but the whole point of this is to memorize, to make this a part of you, to believe in what you are reading, that this is going to come true. And I'm going to tell you something, because this has been happening to me. Since I've been reading this thing, I stopped for a little while, but when I had some opportunities come into my life that, probably wouldn't have come into my life if I wasn't doing these things. I wasn't taking action. The thing with this is what it does is it tricks our mind. And, maybe tricks is the wrong word, but, our mind, our unconscious mind does not know the difference between a synthetic thought or a real thought. So it doesn't know. It doesn't know if it's real or fake. So you can give it whatever you want. And by doing this with repetition and doing it over and over and over again, instead of having these bad thoughts, you have these good thoughts. And this is what your unconscious is going to be giving you. And your thoughts will become your actions, which will become your results. It's just what happens. So I'm going to read this out loud. No, I don't have it memorized. It's something I'm working on. I almost have my definite purpose memorized, but my self-confidence formula, I still have a ways to go. If you have a pen and a piece of paper, or if you have the book Think and Grow Rich, go get that out, and I feel you need to write this down. One more thing before I go on. One of the things I have started doing is I've started writing down my major definite purpose. I haven't been as consistent as I should be. I wanted to do it once a day. I've been doing it most days, and it's really started because when you write, more is involved. There's more neurons involved, all this stuff. I can't tell you exact science, but there's more involved. There's more movements than typing. Typing, there's only so many movements. When you write, there's way more movements going on. So a lot more activation, a lot more triggers to the brain. So I'm just going to read my major definite purpose. Again, I'm going to leave the amount out and the month out. So by the first day, you enter a day. Okay? I will have in my possession, you enter an amount, whatever you want. And for me, it's monthly residual income because that's free, right? That's freedom, monthly residual income, which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In exchange for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quantity and best possible quality of service in the capacity of whatever it is you want to do. Sales, internet marketing, whatever it is, business, whatever it is, you want to put that there. I believe that I will have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It is now awaiting transfer to me at the time and in proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render for it. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. Now, I don't know about you, but when you read these words, it just makes sense. You are telling yourself that you are going to give your best effort. You're going to give everything you have to your purpose, to your major definite purpose. And by doing so, you will have this in your possession. Very powerful, and we need it memorize it. Now for the self-confidence formula. This is to build your self-confidence. First, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, and I here and now promise to render such action. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Third, I know through the principle of autosuggestion any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Fourth, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Fifth, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude toward others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day, with full faith that I will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. So that's it. That is the major definite purpose and the self-confidence formula. If you weren't able to write all that down, you probably were not. I suggest going back, watching the video, and writing this down. It's also in the Think and Grow Rich book. I believe it's in the chapter called Desire. I think that's where it's at. Just by reading these words every day, you are putting in your mind very powerful suggestions that by doing this daily, and he recommends doing it twice a day, in the morning when you wake up, in the evening when you go to bed. And you want to memorize it. That is the goal. You want to memorize it, you want to make it a part of you, and you want to repeat it with faith. It becomes unconscious consciousness. So you want to get to that point where it's just a part of you. It's just a part of you. You don't have to think about it. Like I said, I can tell you I have been seeing things happen in my life that, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't know if you believe in the law of attraction, but law of attraction, what you think about most of the time comes to you. You know, you got to think good thoughts. You got to feel good. You have a feel good feeling. And I believe it's true, because when you think about it, when I think about it, when I go back throughout my life, when I go back and I look at the events in my life that have happened, and when I have been sitting there and I've been going, oh, I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen. Well, what I'm saying is, because there is no no. Like, it doesn't understand no. There's no no. So what you're saying is you want it to happen. So what you don't want is going to happen. Was it Henry Ford? What's he say? Whether you think you can or think you can't, it is true. So think you can. That's what I'm saying. Think you can. Believe you can. Forget that I can't. Forget that I don't want this to happen. Believe it's going to happen. That what you want. That's what you think about most of the time is going to happen. Okay, I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, please like, share, and comment on it. Also, if you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and go over to my fan page. You can find it under Paul G. Farmer, just fan page, same name. And like my page. I appreciate it. Anyway, I will see you on the next video. Have a blessed day. And goodbye for now.